Okay, guys, today we're going to talk about something very near and dear to my heart, which is the Ghostbusters. And if you haven't heard already, Ghostbusters 3 is happening. Jason Reitman came out and confirmed with a teaser that we are getting a new Ghostbusters movie in 2020, and it's going to be a direct sequel to the 1980s Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters I grew up with, the Ghostbusters that I believe a lot of people who are watching this video grew up with, the Ghostbusters that we all hoped back in 2016 we were going to get, and we didn't get. And there's been some controversy since this announcement. Now, just before I get into the Leslie Jones thing, let me just talk about a little bit about my history with Ghostbusters and what I felt about the 2016 Ghostbusters. I was a huge fan of Ghostbusters as a kid. I remember seeing that movie for the very first time. I was born in 1984, so I seen Ghostbusters at a very young age. And I remember in kindergarten going to school with my proton pack and my trap and everything and doing it for show and tell. I was a massive Ghostbusters fan, loved both films, loved all the cartoons, including Extreme Ghostbusters. And when the 2016 movie was announced, I was excited. I was like, yes, we're finally getting a new Ghostbusters. And then they announced an all-female cast. And I'm like, oh, who cares? Who cares? I mean, I was a little upset Melissa McCarthy was in there because I just don't think Melissa McCarthy is a great actress. But that was the only thing I didn't care. Like, who cares? All-female cast, whatever. What bothered me about the announcement of the 2016 movie was that it wasn't going to be in the same universe as the movies I loved and I grew up with. It wasn't going to connect. It was going to be a reboot of the series. That's what bothered me. But I went and saw the movie anyway because I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I supported it. And it was a god-awful movie. The script was awful. The story didn't make any sense. The acting sometimes were like, what's going on? The jokes weren't funny. And it felt like the movie went out of its way just to show you how stupid men are. It was like, men are stupid. And then they killed the final ghost villain by shooting it in the nuts. So, yeah, the 2016 movie was trash. Now we fast forward to now, to present day. We know that 2016 did not do well financially. It was okay on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got a positive score. I don't understand why Glass is sitting at negative, why BVS and Suicide Squad, all these other movies are sitting at negative on Rotten Tomatoes, yet the 2016 Ghostbusters has a positive score on Rotten Tomatoes. You know why? Because critics were afraid to say that this movie sucked. They were afraid of the backlash. We fast forward to present day. Jason Reitman comes out and said, we're doing a new Ghostbusters movie for 2020. Here's a teaser of the OG Ecto-1, and it's going to be a direct sequel to Ghostbusters 2. They're giving the fans what the fans wanted originally, which was Ghostbusters 3. So, yay. I'm super excited. Now, they already said they're going to come out, and it's going to be a very diverse cast. They're looking to shoot 2 females, 2 males, and there's going to be young teenage kids. That's fine. I don't care about the casting. I never cared about the all-female cast. I just wanted to be connected. I wanted them to be like the kids or the descendants of the original Ghostbusters. I wanted the original Ghostbusters to train them. I wanted connective tissue. I don't want it to say, oh, the movies you loved? Yeah, they don't count no more. And now what Jason Reitman's doing is going, yes, they count. It's in the same universe. And if you're not familiar with Jason Reitman, his father directed the original Ghostbusters. So Jason Reitman has stake in this. He was a fan. He grew up around Ghostbusters. So to have a fan come in and give a direct sequel, that's great. That's what happened with Halloween. You had fans like Danny McBride come in and write the Halloween movie and say, look, this stuff don't count. This is the direct sequel. So with that, Leslie Jones comes out and she goes to Twitter and then she starts bashing. So insulting. Like, fuck us. We didn't count. Leslie, I don't know if you know how to spell though, but it's didn't, not D-I-N. I digress. It's like something Trump would do. Trump's voice. Going to redo Ghostbusters. Better with men. We'll be huge. Those women ain't Ghostbusters. To compare Jason Reitman and what he's doing to anything Trump is or is doing, I think is a huge insult to Jason Reitman. I don't think he deserves that. And I think you went completely over the line with that statement. Completely over the line. But there's more. Such a dick move. And I don't give a fuck. I'm saying something. This is why this is a problem. Because back in 2016, when the Ghostbusters movie came out, a bunch of sick-ass fans went out there and started bullying Leslie Jones, making fun of her race, her gender, everything, because they didn't like the new Ghostbusters movie. This is why this is a big deal. Leslie Jones left Twitter for a while. And I did a video, I don't think that video is no longer up, but I did a video supporting Leslie Jones, saying, Leslie Jones, look, I'm not a fan of the movie, but you had nothing to do with the failure of that movie. You came in, you were an actress, you did your job. I actually thought you were pretty good in the movie. Don't let these idiot, race heads and morons sit there and come in and make fun of your gender and your race and all that. Don't do that, Leslie Jones. I defended this woman when she got all these bullying tweets back in 2016. And now for her to come out and do the same exact thing to the fans that are looking forward to Ghostbusters 3, oh my God, you fucking hypocrite. You hypocrite. You had so many people come out and support you when you were getting those negative tweets. Leslie Jones was just doing her job. She was just acting in a movie she got a role in. Leave her alone. Stop making racist comments to her. And then we fast forward a couple years and she's doing it to everybody. To a lot of people who supported her and defended her. Now she's over there calling us and calling Jason Reitman basically Trump supporters, which, for the record, I am far, far from being a Trump supporter. But now calling us Trump supporters because we're looking forward to something from our childhood that, I'm sorry, your movie didn't deliver. And it really upsets me. I am looking forward to Ghostbusters 3. I've been wanting it for years. I'm gonna be 35 years old. I've been looking forward to Ghostbusters 3 since Ghostbusters 2 back in '89. You can't sit there and now say, oh, everybody's a Trump supporter because they're gonna do it with men now. It's gonna be a mixed cast. A diverse cast, which should have been done in the first place. And they're actually going to be connected to the original Ghostbusters, which again should have happened in the first place. But no, Leslie Jones had to come out because she's pissed off because she's not getting a sequel. Sorry if your movie didn't make money because it sucked. Get out of my friend Ghost! And now you're going to attack the fans and Jason Reitman when you should have, you should have some compassion seeing how you were attacked just a couple years ago. And I defended you. There's people on the internet that defended you. John Campea defended you. Christian Harloff defended you. So many people defended you and said, these fans are idiots for attacking you. It wasn't your fault. Don't go after her about her race or gender. And then you turn around and be like, fuck everybody. Y'all are Trump supporters because you want Ghostbusters 3. Really? Really?